Hey everyone, welcome to week 12 of my bulk. The plan for this week was to take you guys along with me for the first 3 days of the hypertrophy portion of LoHiLo routine, and I actually got through to this day, which is chest and shoulders, and then I also got through most of back by tri. But at the end of the back by tri workout, one of the employees asked me if I could stop recording, so I'm just gonna stop recording entirely at this gym, and if I want to record some stuff, I'll record it at a different gym, which will allow me to record. But I'll take you through the workout that I did record. This is chest and shoulders. So I was supersetting those two machines that we were just on, and now this is the next superset. So this is dips supersetted with, I believe, chest flies right here. Yeah, so as soon as I finish those dips, I just run right over to the chest fly machine, and I just immediately start pumping out reps. After I finish this chest fly, then I'll take a brief rest, maybe like 20-30 seconds, hop right back onto the dips, and so forth, just like that, really quick. That's how LoHiLo works when you're doing the hypertrophy. You're supposed to go really, really fast. All supersets, and then when you're done with your superset, really short rest periods, and then you're supersetting again. It's insane. You have to push yourself really hard or it's not gonna work. So this is a lateral raise on the lateral raise machine with a little pause at the top and a nice slow decline. And then this is supersetted with 10-pound plates, which are laterally raised from the side. And if you do this right, man, you will get an insane pump in your delts. When you do this part, when you're doing lateral raises, keep your pinkies up high and really pull through your elbows. Don't pull through your hands. Always think about pulling through your elbows, because that's going to activate your shoulder, your actual shoulder muscles, instead of activating more like, I don't know, like your bicep and your forearms. You know, a lot of people can't get the lateral raise down completely right. So like I said, right after finish that, right back to the other machine. It's just crazy supersets, back and forth. Okay, now we did middle delt. We're moving on to rear delts. I also didn't record every single exercise, so if you're wondering why there's not more exercises, that is why. So now we're doing rear delts with 10-pound plates, superset with rear delt machine or reverse fly machine. This is my favorite machine for the rear delts. If you have one of these at your gym, you should definitely use it. And you should really think about, when you're coming to the top of the movement, contracting your rear delt really hard and then letting it down nice and slow. Because if you can find the sweet spot for this, you will grow huge, huge ass rear delts, and all the HPVs will be right on your dick, I'm telling you. And then I finished that with some face pulls. This is also something I really like. As long as it doesn't really pump your biceps too much, it's a really good exercise. So when you come to the top of the movement of this, instead of just pulling the cable right back to your face, also think about pulling your hands apart. That's what's gonna make your rear delts work, not so much your biceps. And then finally, to finish the whole day out, of course, you gotta do the traps. I was doing really heavy, but now I'm kind of enjoying playing with like 3, maybe 4 plates and just giving it a nice tight contraction. Come to the top, pause, feel my traps, and then let it down nice and slow. Make sure that I get a really good pump in there, because that's what makes them grow for me. Now we're moving on to back by tri day 2 of LoHiLo. So I'm starting with seated cable rows, and with this one, I really like to give myself a nice arch in the back, keep my chest up, pull my elbows down. Remember, if you've seen my video, you know you got to pull your elbows down through the floor. That's how you activate your lats. That was superset with pull-ups here. You can see my buddy doing the cable row over there. You can see Lanky Progress doing pull-downs on the left there. There's 3 of us for this day, so lots of exercises we're rotating. Then we're moving on to this. I'm not really sure what you want to call this. Probably like a kneeled cable pull down or something. I don't know. It's amazing. I love this. I call them thick, solid, tight pull downs. You do these and then you superset this with a pull down of some sort. For me, I have this really nifty machine that I guarantee you don't have at your gym. It's like this nice little movement. It moves your ass as you're doing your back, so you get this cool contraction in your lat. It's very unique. But yeah, you can just superset with any pull down, of course. Then we're moving on to the arms. So we're doing triceps first, and this is a tricep pre-core machine, and it's good if you can handle the weight and you can make sure you're doing it nice and strict. It's really something you have to think about, contracting your triceps separately. Otherwise, you're going to feel it all in your abs and your forearms. Supersetting that with push-ups here, close grip push-ups, really concentrating on pulling my triceps into the movement and pushing through my triceps, not so much my chest. You can see LP again behind me doing the pre-core. Then we're moving on to push downs on the cable. And I like to keep my hands pretty narrow on this. You can do them wide or narrow, but I really like narrow. I really feel a good pump. I feel a good pump when I do this. And then you immediately superset these with some dips. And now with dips, I feel like you should do them however you can feel them best. For me, it helps if my butt's really close to the machine and I'm kind of pushing away, like as you can see right now, get a really tight contraction. Okay, this is the point where I couldn't film anymore. So then we move on to biceps. We do a lot of isolations, supersetted with isolations, obviously, you know the style that we're going for. And then the next day, I didn't record it all either, just because I wanted to follow along with the same suit. But it was leg day, so we started with squats, moved on to leg press, then we did lunges, and then we did leg extensions, leg curls, glute abductions, and finally we finished with calves. LoHiLo traditionally calls for a 3-day hypertrophy and then a 3-day strength, but I actually did all 6 days hypertrophy. But this week I will be following the correct suit, which will be 3 days hypertrophy, 3 days strength. This week I'm weighing in at 208 pounds. I'm 6'1" and I'm 21 years old, for those of you that don't know. I'm also going to be competing in November, so I have a little bit longer to bulk, I think something like 10 or 11 weeks, and then I have to cut, which will be 16 weeks of contest prep. I want to give myself plenty of time to get nice, diced, and shredded before the competition. So that's week 12 for you guys. Thank you so much for checking in again. I appreciate the support you guys give me every single week. It really helps me push myself harder, and it makes me think, oh man, there's a lot of people looking at me. I better push my ass every single day. So thanks for checking it out. Push yourself and reach your natty limit. Lift heavy or die, MIRIN. Team Beyond the Week.